The story begins with a single glance that stopped the world for one man. In the heart of Dubai, where the skyline shimmered with glass towers and fortunes were exchanged like playing cards, an Arab millionaire named Khalid al-Rashid stepped into a luxury hotel lobby. He was a man everyone knew, powerful, respected, with a presence that filled any room. But that morning, his stride faltered. His laughter died on his lips. His sharp eyes had fallen on a young black woman, wearing the uniform of a hotel worker, who was dusting a chandelier. Khalid froze, his chest tightening as though a hand had clutched his heart. He wasn't seeing just a worker. He was seeing his daughter, or rather, the exact face of the daughter he had lost 7 years ago. Her name had been Layla. She had vanished without a trace during a family trip abroad, taken from a crowded marketplace in Africa. Despite exhaustive searches, police investigations, and endless prayers, no answers had ever come. The pain had torn Khalid's family apart. His wife had withered into grief, eventually leaving him. And Khalid himself had hardened into a man who smiled in public but carried a hollow heart in private. For 7 long years, he had wondered if his daughter was alive or buried somewhere unknown. And now, here stood a woman, a hotel worker, her dark skin gleaming with sweat, her posture weary from endless labor, who bore Layla's face so precisely that Khalid's knees nearly gave way. Her eyes, her cheekbones, even the small scar above her brow that his daughter had gotten as a child from a fall. The world blurred around him. It couldn't be coincidence. Khalid approached slowly, his voice trembling. "What is your name?" he asked. The woman looked up, startled by the sudden attention of the well-dressed man. "My name is Amira," she said softly, her accent carrying the lilt of East Africa. The name was different. But the resemblance was undeniable. Khalid's mind raced. He asked her questions, where she was from, who her parents were, how she came to Dubai. Amira hesitated, confused and nervous. To her, he was just another wealthy guest, and she feared saying the wrong thing. "I was born in Tanzania," she explained. "My mother raised me alone. I never knew my father. She passed away when I was 16. I came here to work, to survive." Khalid's heart pounded harder. A missing daughter. A mother who had raised her alone. The timelines, the ages, the geography, it all fit too closely to ignore. Could this be his Layla, stolen from him, raised under another name, unaware of who she truly was? That night, Khalid couldn't sleep. His mind kept replaying her face, her voice, the way she had looked at him with cautious distance. He hired private investigators, demanding answers. He quietly ordered DNA tests, arranging for a way to obtain a strand of her hair from the hotel laundry. For weeks, his world revolved around this mystery. But during those weeks, something else happened, something unexpected. Khalid began visiting the hotel more often, under the pretense of business meetings. Each time, he found excuses to speak with Amira. At first, she was wary. But slowly, she opened up. She spoke of her hardships, her late mother who had worked tirelessly to provide food, her struggles as a migrant worker, her dream of studying one day, though life had left her no path forward. And Khalid listened. For the first time in years, he felt alive, felt a bond that went beyond wealth or blood. Whether she was truly his daughter or not, he felt connected to her, protective of her. She carried the same quiet strength his Layla once had, the same spark in her eyes when she spoke of dreams. Then the day came when the test results arrived. Khaled's hands shook as he tore open the envelope. His heart raced as his eyes scanned the paper. The DNA results confirmed a shocking truth. Amira was indeed his biological daughter. The discovery shattered him. His missing Layla had been alive all these years, growing up in hardship while he searched endlessly, drowning in grief. He could barely breathe. He rushed to the hotel, his emotions overflowing, and asked Amira to sit with him privately. With tears in his eyes, he told her everything, about the abduction, the years of searching, the broken family. He showed her photographs from her childhood, proof that she was not just Amira the hotel worker, but Layla, the beloved daughter he had lost. Amira's world spun. The truth was almost too heavy to accept. All her life, she had believed she was simply the daughter of a struggling woman who had worked herself to death. For days, she avoided him, torn between disbelief and aching curiosity. Khaled respected her space but waited, desperate for a second chance. Slowly, Amira began to accept the truth. The photographs, the memories he recounted, the undeniable DNA results, it all became impossible to deny. But more than evidence, it was his sincerity, his tears, his desperate love that broke through her walls. She agreed to meet him again, and in that meeting, she finally allowed him to embrace her. For the first time in 7 years, Khaled wept openly, holding his daughter in his arms. The story did not end there. Healing took time. Amira struggled to reconcile the life she had lived with the new life she was being offered. She was not ready to simply step into luxury after years of labor and sacrifice. She wanted to honor her late mother's memory, the woman who had raised her with love even if she was not her biological parent. Khaled understood, and he vowed to support her choices. Together, they built a new bond, not erasing the past, but embracing it. Amira pursued education, with her father's resources now opening doors that had once been locked. Khaled found joy again, not in wealth or status, but in the presence of his daughter. And the shocking discovery became a story of redemption, proof that even in the darkest of losses, miracles can emerge. A missing child, a grieving father, a lifetime stolen by fate, yet love, patience, and truth stitched them back together. By the end, the lesson was clear: family is not destroyed by time or distance. It is only hidden, waiting to be rediscovered. And when it is, it shines brighter than any fortune.